What's going on? What's going on, people? Thank you for being here. VanLifeRocks, my name is Ray, and welcome back to the channel. And this is test number 2 here in the van. And thank you for being here. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, so last night was fun. Going 3 hours was not my expectation. To go, originally thought I would only go for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour, and to go 3 hours and 18 minutes. Yeah, that was fun. A lot of fun. Good learning experience. Let's see who's in the chat. Let's start off from the top. VanLife with Gina. Thank you, Gina, for being here. And looks like Gina will be coming up here shortly. So awesome, Gina. Looking forward to that. I'm super excited for that. Thank you for being here. We got Purple Tube. Thank you. And thank you, Purple Tube. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Awesome. And let's go down here. Paula, thank you for being here. Paula's not feeling good, so I had to change up tonight's topic for tonight. So Paula, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you got some rest. And it looks like the links are working. So awesome, Paula. Good job. Very cool. So sneaky, sneaky YouTube. Bob's Adventure. What's up, Bob? Thank you for being here, buddy. Perfect. Perfect. What's going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Karen, thank you for being here. Let's see, the Christmas star. Oh, tonight I'll check out for that. I'll take a look for sure. We definitely have clear skies down here, that's for sure. Let's go down the list. Everyone's saying hello, hello. Megan, how you doing? Awesome. Yeah, so there's a few things I want to test out tonight. The first test is to be able to stream here in my van. So if everyone can give me type in a number 1, if you can hear me okay, and if you can see me okay, please type in a 1 in the chat, please. Let me go down the list as you guys are doing that. DJ's in the house. What's up, DJ? What's going on, buddy? You have me working hard this week, doing all kinds of fun stuff to my videos and my tags, and change a couple of names, change a couple of titles on my videos because of you, buddy. Thank you very much. Blaine in the house. Thank you very much, Blaine. Thank you for being here. Let me scroll down to the very bottom, make sure that you guys are hearing me okay. Yep. We got a bunch of 1s down there. Let me go back up to the top. Yeah, so I had to sleep in this morning, a little tired from last night. After I got off the live stream last night, I had to clean up my storage unit. It was a mess. Whiskey on the floor, chili, mac and chili on the floor. It was a fun mess. Thank you for being there. It was a lot of fun. Meant to be, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Danny, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for being here. We've got 21 in the house. This is test number 2 for streaming. And so right now we're streaming out of the van. And right now I'm going to do test number 2, which is I'm going to test my Rode microphone. I forgot the full name of it, but it's in the description below. I'm not affiliated with this product. I'm not associated with this company, but I'm going to plug this in, and let's see if there's a big audio difference between what I have right now. Right now I'm on my laptop, and let's see if there's a big difference between the audio difference if I plug this in. So I'm going to plug this in right now. Test number 2. A bit shaky. All right, plugged in. It's on setting number 7. And then give me in the chat, give me a 1 if that sounds good, or a 2 if it's too loud. 1 for good, or 2 for too loud, please. And I'll go back to the names again, back up to the top. Hello, hello, my friends. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let's go down the list. Linda Barker, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. 24 in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up, Kyle? What's going on, buddy? Let me go back down to the bottom here. And let's make sure that that sounds good, not too loud. I see a bunch of ones, so does it sound, so it sounds better. And is it too loud? Give me a, type in a number 3 if this is too loud. It might, if the audio is too loud. If it's good, give me a number 1. One for good, 3 if it's too loud. I'm all over the place. So it sounds good. All right, back to the top. All right, so that was test number 2. Let me go back up to the very top here. I appreciate you guys being here. 21 in the house. What's up, Kyle? What's going on, Tim? Thank you for being here, buddy. And Barefoot in Alaska, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And if you guys missed last night's live stream, that was a long live stream. So I need to put chapters, timestamps in that video because that was way too long. All right, let's go down the list here. What's going on, Big Mike? J Rock in the house. Thank you for being here. Let's go down the list. Hello, hello. The audio sounds good. Down the list. Land Cloud Adventures. Oh, you guys changed your name. Cool. I think so. I think you changed your name. Go down the list here. The Energizer. Oh, dropping down the links. Cool. What's going on, Christian Nomad? Thank you for being here. That's awesome. Are you still in Florida? Last time I checked, you're in Florida. Let's go down here. Tom in the house. Very cool. Going down the list. Going down the list. What's the third thing on my agenda today? What's the third test? Back to the descriptions. I can't find it. Oh, screen share. Screen share is going to be my third thing on my list. So I'm going to play with Google Earth on my screen share. Gina. I'll be dropping here. I'll be dropping the link down here pretty soon, Gina. Big Mike. What? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Awesome. Thank you very much. Angler 2058. Yeah, I won't go too long. I promise. I promise. RVing with G. What's going on, George? What's going on, buddy? Hello, hello. Welcome from Florida. Thank you for being here. Michael McReynolds, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, my Secret Santa's working on that stuff. I'm telling you. Might be having some drone footage here in January. Looking forward to Arizona. Arizona? Good. What's up, George? Shanna Craft, how you doing? Good evening. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. What's up, DJ? DJ in the house. Good. Did I find the chili? No, but I didn't really look for it. I slept in today, and yeah, it's a mess. Right behind my seat, between my seat, next to my refrigerator, and then next to my bed is a mess, a bloody mess. I tell you, it's like it's my closet. So yeah, it's somewhere in here, and yeah, it's somewhere in here. All right, let's go to test number 3. We're gonna test number 3. I'm gonna do a screen share, and I have Google Earth, and so we're gonna check out Arizona on Google Earth. So let's see. I'm gonna pull this up, and then if you guys can give me a number 1 if this is working right. Right. Hello, hello. It's not working. It's not working. It's still not working. Yeah, right. Is it working? I don't think. Shannon Craft, is it working? Let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to test something out real quick. I'm gonna play this video here for you while I'm figuring it out. 1 second. All right, it looks like we're back. Type in a 1 if you can see the screen share of Google Earth, a view of Mexico and United States. DJ Morris says 1. So it's looking good. Dramatic music, yeah. Very dramatic. Yes, I gave it permission. Cool. Let's play around with this. So there's 24 in the house. Thank you for being here on this test. This live stream test. That doesn't work. Let me go back over here. All right, so I'm zooming in to Arizona, which should be my next destination after New Year's. And we're coming in. So I plan on taking highway number 40 to Williams, and then head north to the Grand Canyon if there is snow. All right. And then after that, I plan on heading south. Down Flagstaff, down the 17. Check out Sedona. And I'm just playing around. Do you hear the tapping? Is the tapping of my mouse really loud? Type in 1 or type in 2 if it's really loud. I'm sure it is. It's right by the microphone. Type in a 2 if it's too loud. All right, so that works. So test number 2 is a go. I'm going to remove it off the screen. Back to me. Let's go back to the chat, see who's here. We got Steve. Welcome, Steve. Thank you for being here, buddy. I'm excited about Arizona. Coming down the list here. Everyone's saying 1111. Rondero, the hero from last night. Thank you for being here. He saved my booty last night. That's for sure. Lisa in the house. Thank you for being here. Hello, hello. Arizona rocks. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Drive fast. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta watch out for the deer out there too. Don't want to hit a deer. In fact, I'm thinking about doing a live stream while I'm on the 40. So I'm gonna try to do like a driving test. So we'll see how that works out. That's gonna be after New Year's. So if I'm driving fast, don't pull me over. And I'm not drinking Kentucky bourbon today. It's Diet Mountain Dew. Woo. All right. Paulo, hope you're feeling better. Let's go down the list here. All right, let's do test number 4. Let's get the show on the road. And test number 4 is have someone come up. All right, Gina, if you're still in the house, let me know if you're in here so I could drop the link for you. Gina. Let's see who else is in here. Did I miss anybody? $27 in the house. I know, I'm being bad. I did go after eating the Frito pie last night, if you guys missed that. I took a 4-mile walk today to burn off those calories. Gina in the house? All right, let's try this out. Yeah, so I took a 4-mile walk to burn those calories. I'm going to hit invite, copy to clipboard. Looks like it's been copied. And I'm going to paste it, right click, and chat. So I'm going to drop that down. It looks like it's in there. I'm going to remove this. And if you guys can give me 1 minute, so Bob, I'm going to play some more dramatic music. So give me 2 minutes.
What is it?
Hello, what's going on?
Not much. This is fun.
Yeah?
I like that music. That is all. And I like it. In the beginning of it, it reminds me The Hills Have Eyes a little bit, and then it gets rocket. I'm like, yes.
You know, when I was in Alabama Hills, after you left me that comment, I was like, I need to watch that movie and try to somehow reproduce that scene.
It reminds me of that so much. I'm just like, I almost get a little scared. I need to go lock the door on the van, but I forget I'm in Oregon, so
Now, I haven't seen the movie yet, but in that movie, is there do people put like rocks in the arches? And is that the eyes in that movie, or how's that?
I don't remember that part of it. The part I remember is when they're in that ghost town and all the people get slaughtered. It reminds me of Rob Zombie a lot too. That feel of a Thousand Corpse movie. It just
Because I was hiking around, and you had the arch, and people were putting rocks at the bottom of the arch, so the arch looked like an eye. Like, so I'll be walking and I look over and there's an arch, and there's someone placed a rock underneath the bottom of the arch. So I'm like, okay, I need to watch this movie because
it's not. Well, if you're not scared of movies, it's not scary. But I used to date someone that watched only scary movies, and it kind of spooked me a little bit. It made me think twice about wanting to go out in the desert by myself. But then again, Friday the 13th made me think twice about going in the woods by myself. But now I don't care. It's all good.
Very cool. Well, thank you for coming up here, and congratulations on 2,000 friends. I just saw that right before I came up on my live stream. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you, all of you folks. I love it. You guys
Yeah,
are amazing.
we have a great community. We have a great community. If everyone in the chat could leave a 1 to make sure that you guys can hear me okay. I unplugged the Rode video mic just because so I could have hearing. So if you guys can leave me a 1 in the chat, make sure everything sounds good. And go right back to the top real quick. Yeah, so I'm having fun testing this out. This is kind of cool. This is kind of like a, kind of a dream come true.
Well, I think you had a big party in your place last night after I went to bed, because I'm hearing about chili on the floor and bourbon or whiskey on the floor. I'm like, dang, I missed the party. What?
Yeah, it was fun. I got a little silly,
Nice.
I must say.
Nice.
Yeah, let's see. Let me go back to the chat real quick to see if anyone popped in here. Hello. Thank you for being here. Let's go down the list. Yeah, and if you've seen The Martian, and that's kind of like my dream. That's kind of like I kind of want to mimic that in a lot of ways, and I want to be able to go on live streams, do live streams while I'm boondocking, and I want to be able to like reach over and say, okay, hey, camera 2, and I want my system to switch over to camera 2 and show that that kind of angle or view, and I don't know, just kind of provide that kind of experience while I'm boondocking.
There you go. Yeah, I've been to the desert a lot. I used to live in Arizona when I was young, but never been out like camping in the desert, and I want to get down there for sure. And the Moab, I want to go there too. There's several places like that I want to go.
Oh yeah, you could spend 3 weeks near Moab. I mean, right there you have Escalante National Park, Arches National Park, Moab, Horseshoe. I mean, there's so many great areas out there. It's amazing. I don't know if I'll be able to make it up there because I do have a month, and Arizona's definitely in the horizon, but I don't know if I'll make it up to Utah.
Right.
Driving.
I want to see Colorado too.
Ooh, yeah.
I want to explore in Colorado.
Yeah, I want to get snowed in Colorado. I want to be up there and just get snowed in for like a couple of weeks and not be able to get out.
Well, with this diesel heater, I wouldn't mind it now, but
right? Yeah. So how's that working out for you? Everything going good with it?
You know what? It almost gets too hot. I like now I can leave my back door open all night, and I'm still don't have to cover up in here, even on its low setting. But I've got all 4 vents. I turned them today toward the front, and it stays warm enough up front now. And so, yeah, I'll swear by it. I mean, as far as the warmth and the heat is a lot different. It feels different in here. But yeah, I like it, and I averaged out using 2 of the catalytic heaters. Compared to this, I'm spending the same amount of money on using 2 of those and not as warm. I can use this and, spend the same amount of money.
Do you put a fan on while you have your heaters going?
Yes.
You have so do you have a fan blowing, circulating the warm air?
Yeah, because I crack all the windows and I put a fan in front of one. Because I want circulation, especially having fuel burning heaters in here. So but it don't stay very warm down low with just those catalytic heaters. This has the 4 vents, and I can turn each one. I've got 2 turned to the floor and 2 turned towards the front, and now the floor is warm. So that's what I was after.
Yeah, because when I go to the Grand Canyon, right now the temperatures are about 17 degrees, and I'm definitely going to bring my heater, and I kind of wanted to test using fans and electric blankets. Not electric blankets, but electric like emergency blankets, like the
there you go.
Yeah, so I kind of wanted to have my heater next to my bed and put an electric emergency blanket like over my bed to kind of keep the heat down.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
So have the heater
Wow.
pointing kind of up
Right.
and let it radiate off of the top of the electric blanket or electric whatever you call it, and
Right.
then down to the bed. That's kind of like what I'm kind of.
You mean like a blanket? The blanket's like silver, like
Mm-hmm.
now
Yeah,
wouldn't well, yeah, okay, yeah, that is kind of a good idea. I like that.
I kind of
Nice.
wanted to play with that. I don't know. I was
That's a
I was
good
watching
idea.
I was watching a I don't know the name of the YouTube channel, but it was some guy camping. He was in a tent. He
Uh-huh.
had a campfire. He had a campfire going, and the way he pitched his tent, the cover of it was like this, and he put an electric blanket, one of those electric blankets there
Mhm.
over him while he laid underneath it, and it seemed like I don't know,
That's a
kind of wanted
really
to
good
play with
that's a great idea, actually. Yeah.
that.
See,
Mm,
my bed is like if I'm standing on my like I'm sitting by my bed, but my
mm-hmm,
feet are on the floor. I'm kind of like sitting like I was sitting on a bar stool, maybe. So
mm-hmm,
my bed is about 3 or 4 feet or 4 feet up in the air.
mm-hmm,
Underneath it is two layers of storage. The bottom has water tanks. The
mm-hmm,
second is just storage, but it's really cold under there. And if I open this back door, it gets even colder. And so I
mm-hmm,
what I like about this heater is those four different vents. I can put one to each area, and
mm-hmm,
that's what's made it nice. That's made it super nice, and the air don't feel wet at all. Like
mm-hmm,
the other heaters, it didn't feel bad. You know, I'll swear by the Wave 3. I mean, I don't regret buying it, and I'm still using it. Like today, it was chilly, but not cold enough for that. I use the Wave 3 all day.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll swear by the Wave 3.
Yeah, I had the Wave 3. I've only used it once just because I wanted to make sure my son was comfortable
Right.
when we were at the Alabama Hills. But yeah, I've only used it once in 3 years. But going to the Grand Canyon with hopefully being snow, it's going to be cold, and I want to
Right.
definitely test out the system and then kind of record that and document that whole process.
Well, if I was any kind of builder or any sort of way, I would have bought one more like what Paula has, not the single one, you know, the
Yeah,
whole thing in one, and I would
yeah,
install it under my bed. But
yeah,
you know, all I had to do was I mean, there's no really construction to this. I put a hole through a piece
yeah,
of aluminum siding that I have where I have another vent,
yeah.
and just put the exhaust through that. That's all I had to do. And the only other thing I had to do in any building sort of way was put two pieces of 4x4 under it to lift it off of the floor, because as in the ones that like Paula has, the exhaust and the hose come underneath it. So that's the same with this. And so I wasn't going through my floor. I was going down and curving out. And so
Hmm.
I had to raise it to curve it out. And
Hmm.
but yeah, it was other than that, it's simple plug and play.
Hmm. Now, someone I don't know. I was watching a YouTube video and they mentioned the smell of the exhaust, or they were concerned about the smell
Mm-mm.
of the diesel exhaust. Are you finding that to be a factor at all?
Nope. Nope.
No.
My exhaust is well out the door
Yeah.
or out the side. I mean, it sticks out about a couple of inches pointed down.
Okay.
Um, and I don't smell. The only thing I smell in here is when I get diesel on my hands and I just wash them. But
Hmm.
I'll leave it run. I'll be outside doing something. I come in and I try to see if I can smell it.
Hmm.
Um, Now, if you're turning it, okay, so if you turn it off wrong, like if you kill it and
Hmm.
don't let it wind down, you'll get an exhaust smell.
Hmm.
Uh, and this thing, it's weird. It winds up like a jet and winds down like a jet. It's like, and when I first turned on, I'm thinking, this is going to blow up. This is going to blow
Yeah.
my band up. And it was getting louder and louder and louder. And I'm like, what? And the cats all ran to the front. And I'm like, dang. And
That
then
loud.
oh, yeah. And I was
Yeah.
like, what? And then when it hit the heat of coming out, what it was supposed to be coming out, it just got really quiet. And now it sounds like, it reminded me of when I was pregnant with my daughter. It reminds me of her heartbeat. Like when you hear a woman's, you know, a baby's heartbeat, it's like
Yeah.
whoosh, 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 and that's the fuel pump, and just a little bit of air, depending on how high you got it turned up. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, you can't. The only thing I don't like so far about it is the control of how hot the air is coming out. It only goes down to, I think it was 1.6 or 16. I don't know what hertz, but you can get lower than that. So the heat coming out, it's pretty hot. If you put your hand up there, you can't really hold it there.
Mm-hmm.
But you can turn down the blower part of it so it's not blowing out so much.
Mm-hmm. And now, have you had any snow or
Not
yet?
here,
Mm-hmm.
around me, but not here.
Mm-hmm.
Last year it snowed one time, and it was in January. We had like 6, 7 inches, and it lasted 2 days. Where I'm at, it don't snow. Like it's pouring down rain right now, and it was sunny a couple hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
So the rain is as much needed here, and when it's raining, it's not very cold.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I don't have the diesel heater on. I just have the Wave 3.
Mm-hmm.
But when I get ready to go to bed, I'll turn it on.
Now that's something. Is the diesel heater? Is that something that you do in like using in the morning and then right before you go to bed, kind of thing?
Nope,
Or
I've been using it 24/7. If it's cold, I turn it
no?
on. And the first night I slept with it on, I didn't sleep good because I bought me 2 more carbon monoxide detectors,
Mm-hmm.
and I just kind of kept waking up through the night, keep an eye on it, and it kept it toasty warm. And that night I shut my back door. Right
Mm-hmm.
now I have my back door, which is like a barn door,
Mm-hmm.
open probably 2 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and so I can get a phone signal,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll keep it warm with that even. So I had plenty of fresh air. I have plenty of fresh air coming in because I like that fresh air no matter what.
Yeah, same way. I always have the driver window cracked open, the passenger
Mhm.
window cracked open, and then the window by my bed on the passenger side always cracked open. I like that fresh air. I prefer it being cold, but heading into the Grand Canyon, it's definitely gonna be cold, and I definitely want to make sure I have all the systems in place and everything ready to go. Make sure I'm warm.
Well, I've heard people say they can smell the exhaust smells on them, but I'm not. I'm pretty sensitive to that because I have bad allergies and
Mm-hmm.
breathing problems, and it's not bothering me at all.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like I said, the only smell I've smelt was getting diesel on my hands because I
Yeah.
fill it from in here too, and I devised a way where it's easy to fill.
Mm-hmm.
I just buy like a 5 gallon can, and then I have a smaller one. I just pour a gallon in, and so it's been averaging a little less than a gallon. If I keep it running 24 hours, I mean straight through, it uses a
Mm-hmm.
little less than a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been turning it off the last few days, like most of the time in the day, and so it's not really using much.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try something really quick. I'm gonna do a screen share with the two of us on here,
Okay.
and this is gonna be a little short video of the inside of my van at nighttime. And let's do this. Really appreciate you coming up here.
Oh, no problem. I'm honored to be up here.
You're awesome. You're a rock star. All right, so I'm gonna do.
I see Van Vita ask me a question. Van Vita, if I keep it running 24/7 on low, I use about 3/4 of a gallon in 24 hours.
Hmm. Yeah, but you're well insulated in your van.
Yes.
You've done a really good job with you know dividing the front, and then your walls and your ceilings
Right.
are well insulated. Yeah, that's key. That's such a. All right, so I'm gonna do a screen share now. Screen share at least 2 minutes to monitor this. Click that. Click this. Sharing that. Now I need to play the video. And then, hey Gina, if I push play, do I need to hit mute
Okay,
or
so no. So on the share screen,
yes?
make sure before you share it. Did you already hit sound at the bottom?
Uh, on the window itself or
Okay,
where?
yeah. So click out of it, take it back off the screen for a minute.
Okay, hold on. Remove it from the screen.
Yeah, and just start over.
Okay.
Okay, now hit
Okay.
click share screen,
Okay.
and then hit the tab you want to share, and then below it hit or don't share it yet. I don't know how you're sharing it so fast. I can't do it that
Oh
fast.
wait, hold on. I might have done something wrong. Let me stop it again.
Okay, so click you're going to share screen, then click
Okay.
the tab you want to share, and then at the bottom before you hit share it,
Yes.
hit sound, share sound.
Okay. Share. I don't see any.
At the very bottom. Oh, yeah, it should be the same. I have one on Mac.
Okay. And then it says stop sharing.
Stop sharing. That'll take it off. So
Okay.
if you should be able to hear it now. And
All right.
I
I'm gonna.
really don't know anything about any of this stuff. I learned from Meant to be RVing.
Awesome. Teresa. Very
Yes,
cool.
he rocks.
All right. Share. Paula's saying share audio. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna hit play. Let's see if this works, and then the chat could tell me if it works or what. Here we go. All right. So I'm in night mode. It's dark already outside. It's only 6:30 and it's like pitch black outside. So I'm in night mode inside the van, settling down for the evening. Had a nice day out here in the Alabama hills. And I'm gonna relax and watch a couple movies. My two favorite movies, Castaway and The Martian, and both those movies play a major role in the influence and this build of this van. Kind of reminds me of being inside a space station. All right, so Gina, so that's what I'm kind of, I have on this window here, I could switch out, you know, both sides are different. And so if I'm running the diesel, I'm sorry, if I'm running the Wave 3, I could put that there to reflect the heat back in, and then over my bed.
I see what you're doing. Like,
and then over my bed,
yeah,
and then over my bed, I want to tie in those emergency blankets.
I think that's a good idea. I'm curious to see how well that works.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do some tests on that. That's for sure.
Now, on the outside of those reflectics, there's windows, right?
Uh-huh.
What color are the reflectics on the outside?
Well, on the other side is the sound deadening panels.
So they're black.
So they're black, gray.
So when the sun hits, you can just let that down and let that black hit the heat in, right?
Yeah, sometimes I'll actually lay this panel on my bed, and as the sun's coming in my van, it hits the reflectics, and then it shoots up.
So so on your, now would it work better to have it, instead of shining like that, when you're doing the heater thing, have it black?
Black on the inside?
Yeah, so when the heat's hitting up to it, because it would keep the heat there, wouldn't it? I mean, like...
Well, the reflectics reflects it back.
Reflects, okay, yeah, but wouldn't that hold... well, do you see what I'm saying, though? Is when you let that down, it pulls heat in from the... I don't know. I get it. I see what you're saying, but it seems like it might work the other... I don't know.
Yeah. And so when I was playing that audio, that clip, we could talk, right? Let's see. Inside the space. You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
You hear me? Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So I'm going to stop that real quick. Cool. Thank you for doing that.
No problem. I got to go back and watch your video with the little light, the little stick lights that are like USB, because I'm going to order those.
Yeah, I got one. Oh, they work really well. They have one right here. I got one right here next to my passenger seat.
Nice. See, I'm going to get like 4 of those.
Oh yeah, I have 10 of these things, and well, because I go overboard on a lot of stuff. But again, it's hooked up to my little battery pack, right? My USB battery pack,
right?
And it's just plugged in, and then yeah,
nice.
It's right here. I have one right behind my seat, lighting up the curtain behind me, and then during my live stream in my storage unit, those things were running the whole time.
Now the lights on the top, those are all puck lights?
Yes, those are from Costco. I have one right here.
Are they like the ones like Chrome has? The puck lights like Chrome has?
Well, I know the ones that reset inside. Or, no,
well, the ones that are in the back, and they're just little pucks, and you just slid them in certain places. But they all wire together?
No, these are battery powered, AAA battery powered.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, from Costco, and it has 4 different settings: blue, red, green, white.
I have some of those above my kitchen. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. So they're on sale one time, 2-3 years ago at Costco. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna load up on these things. But they're definitely handy, especially like when I'm driving. I could just hit it real quick, turn on the light. I need to read a map or whatever.
I really like the strip lights, and then like I got see the ones right here.
Mhm.
That's just the rope light. They were like $8. They were on sale,
Mhm.
and I
Yep.
like those a lot.
Yeah. 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 I was thinking about getting some more of the red. I like the red color. It
I like
looks.
the red too. I want to do red along the seam of like my bench there. So when I
Mhm.
turn on, it's just red right there.
Mhm. And I was actually thinking about, because I lost my chili last night somewhere in my bed.
That
I
don't
wanted to
even
put
sound good. I lost my chili. That don't
I
sound
lost
right.
my chili in bed.
That don't even sound right, Ray. Dang it, Ray. I lost my chili.
I swear I'm not drinking. I'm having Mountain Dew. I swear. I got a little buzz last night. I was having fun. It
I
was
know
great.
that when you said this one's for you, Jim, I'm thinking he's gonna get drunk right up on that show. He's gonna get drunk.
Uh, do you watch Primal Outdoors? Uh,
Yes. And not
yeah,
I don't watch him all the time, but sometimes I like that show. Yeah.
yeah, he's either drinking coffee or drinking, bourbon by the campfire and just having a good old time.
Yep. Yep. Well, you
Like,
seen Jasper Sunshine, he was doing like whiskey tasting for a while. Like
mm.
4 or 5 shows of his videos was whiskey tasting. I'm thinking all he's doing is getting drunk. That's a cool video. That's all right. Getting drunk by the campfire.
Yeah, yep. That's
And he was comparing like to Jack Daniels to like Heaven's Door, and I'm thinking, well, that's quite a bit spending difference between those two bottles. But
hmm
he goes, they both taste good. I go, I bet they do. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, so I got the idea for that bourbon from Bourbon Bounty. Uh,
Oh,
uh,
really?
yeah, so he suggested he said it was a good brand for a kind of like an entry or above entry level
Right.
bourbon. So I found it at Costco on sale,
Nice.
and I picked it up, and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's really really good.
Nice. I want
What's
to.
going on?
I swear, I'll swear by the American Honey. Mike and Teresa. That's the best I've ever been told about American Honey whiskey. But I can't drink it, so I'm only saving alcohol drinking like that for when I meet up with people. So if I meet you, Ray, we're gonna have a shot of whiskey.
You know it,
That's right.
absolutely,
I'll even
absolutely
take a
looking.
shot of tequila with you. Little Patron or little Cabo Wabo is my favorite.
Ooh, yeah,
I love Cabo Wabo. That's my favorite.
yeah. Don Julio and Corlejo. Whew, good
I've
stuff. But
never
yeah, you're
had
right.
Corlejo.
Yeah, yeah, good stuff. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Now, tell me this because eventually I want to head that way.
Mm-hmm.
How far are you from um, the Canadian border?
I'm at very southern Oregon.
Mhm.
I'm like 50 miles from the California border. If
Okay.
if I'm like 15 miles south of I-5. If Ashland, Oregon is what you come into first in Oregon, so
Mhm.
I'm 20 miles east of Ashland, Oregon.
Mhm.
So I'm right down south. So I'm way far. I'm at the bottom part of the state.
Mhm. So to get to the Canadian border, that would take you how long?
Canada border.
Yeah.
Um, Driving straight through. I
Yeah.
haven't drove it in the van. When I was driving truck, it didn't take me long at all.
Mhm.
Driving straight through in the car to Portland is 6 hours, 7 hours maybe, and
Mhm.
then probably another 6 or 7 to the Canadian border, or 8 hours to the Canadian border. I'm guessing.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I
I've been
wanna.
to Canada one time when I was driving truck, and I hauled over spas, hot tubs,
Mhm.
and it was a long line to get through that. And they went through my whole truck, which was crazy, but they did. I was only over there for 2 days, so
Mhm. Yeah, no. Heading up there to Oregon, being able to go meet you and Crater Lake,
you're gonna
and
love. Okay, so if you come up to Oregon, come up the coastal,
mhm.
go
Mhm.
through Jedediah Forest, all that, the redwood forest and all that is
Mhm.
nothing like it.
Yeah.
And when you come here to where I'm at, I'll take you down to the Rogue River. You'll love the Rogue River.
Mm.
You kayak, right? That's a
Oh
big
yeah.
kayaker point.
Oh yeah.
And then there's Crater Lake, and then also if you go up the coast, up Oregon coast, there's
Mhm.
places where you can. There's the dunes. You can
Mhm.
rent dune buggies for the day. and run the dunes there. That's a lot of fun too.
Oh yeah, the
You
Oregon
come up,
coast.
you get up here. I'll go up to Crater Lake with you. You'll love Crater Lake.
Yeah, definitely a bucket list.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
all that area is a hiker's deal. I mean, I don't hike, but you'll love it. You'll dig it.
Yeah. Monique, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Let's see. I got 30 in the house. So yeah, so this Wednesday I'm gonna head over to family, and then start planning my trip. Start planning, watching the weather, and trying to figure out what the next destination is. And
I think the after Christmas, I'm just gonna be like middle of January or whatever. I'm just gonna be. There's a lot of places here in Southern Oregon I haven't explored. The middle part of Oregon's really cool too. Been through there driving truck, but not just taking my time going through. And I'm just gonna do that. Just hang out in Southern Oregon, see all the places I want to see here first before I head out too far. Before when I'll wait a while and I'll probably head over. I was thinking Colorado from here at the right time of year.
Yeah.
Idaho's awesome too, and Montana. Really want to go up there.
Yeah, my nephew lives. Oh my gosh. What's the name of that city? Northeast of Oregon. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, he lives right in the corner of Idaho and Oregon. Went to the school of Eastern. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Oh well. But yeah, he sends me pictures all the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta check this place out.
Right. I went through Idaho a lot when I was driving truck. There's a lot of cool spots there. But Montana was beautiful. I remember rolling up over this hill in Montana, coming into Missoula in the truck I was driving, and it was just like when you roll up, all you see is these rolling hills with wavy grass, like you want to see, like you're expecting to see a bunch of buffalo and Indians coming at you from the other. I mean, it's just it just takes you back into a western or whatever. It's beautiful. And Missoula, what a great little place. It was a very cool town back then. I don't know what it's like now, but it was so cool.
Yeah, those old country western movies. That's a big thing at Alabama Hills. It's like they filmed so many country western movies there. It's just crazy.
On the road here, John Wayne, the movie was it Richard Cogburn was filmed on the road about 15 miles from where I'm at, and then that I forget the name of the movie. It had Kevin Bacon in it. It was a bad guy, and he Meryl Streep was in it, and they were floating down the river. Her family were, and he was the bad guy that kidnapped him on the river. That was filmed right where I'm at. I remember watching them film that. It was pretty cool.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah.
So so you don't mind cold weather then?
No, I don't mind cold weather at all.
Yeah.
And I don't mind the heat either. I pretty much adjust to whatever is going on and then just make simple adjustments to.
I don't mind cold weather as long as I can get warm. If I can be warm in the van, I don't mind being out in cold weather at all. I don't mind sleeping when it's pretty chilly too, as long as I can get warm when I wake up. Hello, Victoria May Wallace.
Thank you for being here. Let's go over here. Try this out.
So, do you like really hot weather?
I do. I'm crazy. I don't like
really hot weather.
But it has to be cool at night. So,
right.
Phoenix during the summer, Las Vegas during the summer, if it's still 100 degrees at night, I would have to sleep with and I've done this before. I've slept with a bag of ice on my chest.
Oh, man.
to go to sleep and have fans blowing.
I do not like hot weather at all. I don't like anything above 85. Unless and I don't even like. I used to ride motorcycles a lot, and that's my favorite motorcycle weather. Is 85 is perfect. And
yeah, I think it was 2 years ago. It was my first summer living in the van, and for whatever reason, some kind of heat wave. And it usually, the reason why I like living here in Southern California is because it could be 105 during the day and it could be 70 at night. I mean, it's
Right.
that big of a difference between night and day. Okay, so that's I could do that. But for whatever reason, we were having like a major heat wave, and it stayed hot at night. So I went to the regular grocery store, grabbed a bag of ice, broke it up into different bags, and put the bag of ice on my chest, and
It's
have wind blowing, my fans blowing to keep me cool.
I remember
But
when I was a kid. I was born and raised in Oklahoma. My dad, he had set up we have a swamp cooler,
mhm,
in our window, and he'd put a big old block of ice in there one of the hot days. And so
mhm.
I was like, I don't know, but that water, it feels good right in front of it, right in front of it.
Yeah, yeah, and I have my portable generator, and I have my portable
Yeah.
AC unit, but I don't want to run it. I mean, unless I have to. But
See, that's what I keep that because in case it's really hot and I have to go to a store in the
mhm,
heat of the day and my cats are in here, I can turn all of that on, but
mhm,
I don't want to have to run it. And that's what I like about Oregon. Even this time of year, van life's not bad. I mean,
mhm,
even if I wasn't plugged in, it's not bad unless you can't it's a lot of rain, so bad for solar, but I have that portable generator I can charge my battery with.
mhm,
So uh van life or here in Oregon is not too bad because the seasons are not they kind of just roll into each other without being really hot or really cold right off the bat.
mhm,
You got a perfect time of the year that it stays just about right.
mhm. Yeah, that's another thing is when you head up into the mountains,
Yeah.
and you get all that tree canopy, and it blocks your solar, so you have to
Right.
position the vehicle, and that way you're getting some sun for your refrigerator and all the goodies. But
Well, see, and that's why I want to go ahead and put two panels on top because I have the portable panel I can put out in the sun if I'm in the shade.
mhm,
So I like that idea of it, but also if I throw one or two on top, then I'm covered.
mhm. Good morning.
Good morning,
Welcome.
Uncle Lisa.
Yeah, that's probably next on my solar wish list, is something like you just said, something I could put out on the ground away from the vehicle in the direct sun to be able to get that extra sun. Um,
I'll swear by this eco-worthy foldable solar panel. It's pretty cool,
mhm,
and
mhm.
it came with
And
the solar charger in it. But I took the charger out and mounted it on my wall,
mhm.
and so
Is it full glass, or is it the? I need to look into it. Is it full glass, or is it the ones that fold up?
it folds up.
It folds up. Okay,
Three
so
folds.
it's something I could probably put in my van.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
It's the size of a suitcase.
Yep. Okay.
Um, it's bigger than a briefcase, but the size of like a suitcase, not a big one, but it's a good square, pretty big. And when you unfold it, it's long.
Hmm. And it's how many watts?
120.
Okay.
And it was on sale when I got it for like 160 maybe, or no, 120, 129, but I don't know what they are now.
Hmm.
But I'm going to try to get two 100-watt solar panels and put on top.
Hmm.
And I only have the one AG or gel battery, the Renogy gel battery,
Hmm.
and I have it. I'm using it right now for my lights, but I
Hmm.
have a battery charger because I'm plugged in, and I just keep the battery charger plugged into it, and I use it for
Hmm.
the diesel heater. So,
Hmm.
but either I'm going to get another gel battery when I get two panels, or I might save up and get the EcoFlow. Man, I really want one of those EcoFlow 1800. Uh, I showed that to somebody today. Man, those are cool, and they charge up. It's 100 and I think 50 amp hour battery, the lithium battery in it,
Hmm.
and they charge up in 2 or 3 hours. A lot faster than Jackery and a lot faster than Blue Eddy.
Mm. I need to look into that.
EcoFlow Delta 1800, I believe is what it's called. Delta
Okay.
1800.
Yeah, I just got. I don't know if you saw this yesterday, but I just got this,
Yeah, I'd
the
like to get
Energizer
one of those.
240.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is for a little extra backup stuff.
Yeah, I'd like to have that just to run some lights off of because
Hmm.
I want to buy the Apicool 12-volt fridge, so I know I'll need a second battery for that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, have that, and then my lights. These lights don't run nothing; they're just USB lights. But I don't use a lot of lighting here at night unless I'm live. And that light up there, that bright light's on my vehicle battery actually.
Mm-hmm.
So
So like right now, my laptop's already down to 40%.
yeah,
Yeah, I was rendering some videos right before the live, but if I want to do lives at night, I need to plug into something, and so that's why I got this Energizer pack just to give
right.
me that extra boost and get me through the into the live stream or whatever. But
I have like a little pack that I used to charge my Android phone, but the
mhm,
first time I have like a SC iPhone,
mhm,
2020 SC iPhone, and they're like the lower end iPhones, but dude, it it sucks the power quick compared to an Android. I was
mhm.
shocked, but the camera's so much better. I'll swear by iPhone
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
I'm having an issue with my iPhone.
Oh,
When I was on Paula's live last Saturday, we were having some kind of interference, and I was getting an error message saying that I needed to update my software. So as soon as I get to my family's house, I need to do that update so I can go on lives without having that interference, that audio interference.
well, see, I'm on my MacBook. That's what I use, like what I'm live with right now. But
Hmm.
it's old enough that I can't even download iMovie on it. So I
Yeah.
edit everything on my iPad, which iPad iMovie's limited to what you can do on a Mac from what I hear.
Hmm.
So either when I grow up I'm going to buy a new Mac, or I'm going to learn a new program on a regular laptop. So
What's the name of that software for the iPad?
there's well, you know what? I tried what Chrome uses, starts with an A,
Mm.
Adobe Premiere.
Yeah, but see that
I
you
didn't
get the
like it.
monthly payments right
Yep.
on that. Yeah.
Well, and I was going to get Final Cut Pro, and it won't go on this Mac either.
Hmm.
And you can't get that on the iPad.
Hmm. Yeah. No, not yet. Not
But wait
yet.
a minute, Final Cut Pro, does it have to be a Mac product to use it?
I believe so. I
Yeah.
believe so. I don't
See,
know for
that's a
sure.
rip.
I've been Mac since 2000, so I don't really
Right.
touch any of the PC stuff. So
Everybody, well, now I know why people like Apple, because I never owned an Apple, and when this Mac was, even though it's older, it's a very cool laptop. But that
mhm.
the little iPhone SE, the littlest of the iPhones, this thing's amazing camera, man. It's just amazing.
When you were shooting video on the bridge and doing those
Mhm.
close-ups, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is she using?
Okay, now if you want to know, that was this broken down
Really?
Android. Yeah, Android.
Really?
It was no. I watched a couple of videos before I went to do that. I watched
Yeah.
Chrome and how he does his movements. I don't have
Yeah.
a gimbal or anything, and I
Yeah.
watched a video of how he holds the camera, and I
Right.
thought, I know I can get some cool shots.
Yes.
And I was surprised. This is just an a Samsung A50, like a
Yeah.
lower end Samsung.
Right.
And but compared to, like, now when I do my vlogs, I'm using this little iPhone.
Yes.
Total difference. I'm just
Yeah.
like, wow, total difference.
Yeah. No, I was impressed when you're doing those close-up. I'm like, man, what is she
If you didn't know I like Chrome, which I talk about all the time, you would know by my videos, because I try to mimic some of his movements. And
Yep.
he's good at not. I mean, he has a gimbal now, but all those, for the 2 years he didn't use the gimbal. It was
Yeah.
just perfect movement. And I'm just like, shoot, dude, you rock. And you like beer. What? How good is that? You know,
He's awesome.
he is awesome.
He I started following him when he had like 800 subscribers,
I
and
was at 1,000 when I started
yeah,
following. Oh, he
yeah,
was at
so
1,000.
pretty much the same thing. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you? What turned me on to him was I seen the video. I thought, what what a weirdo, because I didn't hear Van Life, and he throws a 2 before bed in a van with nothing in it and an ice chest, and leaves that really nice apartment for that. And I'm like, what is wrong with this man? It was about right when I got out of the hospital, and I'm like, what is wrong with this dude? But I fell in love with it. I was just like, yes. I like how he says, just do it, just go. Just go. Get off your butt and go. It's amazing, and he speaks to me. He does. He
Yeah.
don't know that, but he does. He speaks to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. Let's see. Pro settings.
Pro settings on the iPhone SE. See, I'm
I just use
bad.
it on standard automatic for me. I mean,
See, I really want an iPhone 10 Max or an iPhone 11 because that's what Chrome uses. But this little sucker is cool, dude. I mean, and it
yeah,
fits in your pocket so little.
yeah. I've been eyeing the new 12 mini.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
5G, right?
the 5G. I don't really care for that now, but
Right.
just the low light capabilities, and then the HDR, and just be able to take night photos, because Lisa was requesting for me to take some night pictures, and not on my 10s.
Really? It
Yeah,
it wow.
yeah,
I would think 10s has it all.
yeah.
Or no, is that the 10 Max?
I had the 10s, and so it's just it just doesn't take very good lighting or night photos or pictures or video, and it's time for an upgrade.
I would have never bought a phone this small because I'm about half blind, but I bought it for the camera,
Mm-hmm.
and because of this MacBook, I have this MacBook, and I'm thinking I can't even airdrop to this MacBook. I don't know what's going on with it, but
Mm,
but I do everything on the iPad and the SE20 or the iPhone SE
mm-hmm.
special edition. Is that what it is?
I'll have some hiccups too when I'm trying to do an airdrop between my phone and my MacBook Pro. Sometimes I'll
Mhm.
have to do a hard shutdown on both devices, reboot them both, and then they'll be able to airdrop between each other.
Well, after these changes with YouTube over the last few days, I went to load a video up the other day and I was panicked too. I went to because I upload from my iPad straight to YouTube from
Mm-hmm.
iMovie. So I
Mm-hmm.
went to hit upload and YouTube was no longer there as an option. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm messed up. I'll never be able to put another video up. I was panicked. And so now for me to get it to YouTube, I have to airdrop it to my iPhone and then I can upload it to YouTube. It won't let me from the iPad anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, being in the Apple ecosystem, and I mean, just go from my phone to the iPad to the iMac, back to the phone, and then up to YouTube.
Well, and another thing I found really disappointing, I had a video all made ready to upload. This is a few weeks ago.
Hmm.
I didn't know that if I erase it on my phone, it erases it from everywhere. It
Mm.
erased it from my iPad. I was very upset about that. I was like,
Mm.
oh, Apple, bad, 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 bad Apple. I'm going to bite this apple.
Yeah, I've done that before too, where I'm like, where'd that video go? In fact, I'll play this video right now. This is a video. I was going through my phone today, and I was looking for this particular video, what I'm about to play right now,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't in my native iPhone app. I had to go to Google Drive, which I back up all my stuff to Google Photos. I had to go to Google Photos to bring it back to my phone so I could
Oh,
play it
wow.
now. Yeah, it's
See, I
just
don't know how to do any of that. So I was very panicked when I couldn't find my video. Like,
I was
what?
doing the same thing. Let's see. Let's try this out. And so, if you guys haven't been to the Alabama Hills, they film a bunch of movies, and this reminded me of a movie. Hold on, let me go back over here. Hold on. Okay. So I'm sitting here. I'm sitting there, and just taking pictures, videos, and all of a sudden, these guys just fly right over my head, just like if I was in a war movie. Here he goes. Let's see. Let's try this out. Application, Windows, share. I'm up on this rock,
Right.
and here we go.
Oh, smack. Dang.
Yeah, it was nuts.
That's crazy.
That second guy was so low. It was like, oh my god, am I in a movie?
That's a flyby.
This guy right here. Let's see. I mean, he was. Let's see. Let me take it down right there. I mean, that guy is low. That is probably
Yeah.
50, 60 feet from the
Yeah.
ground there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man. I would love to be on that. Oh, perfect. Yeah, as long as you didn't hear bullets flying by you, you'd be good.
And I was at the right place at the right time filming. And then the guy, after everything goes by, the guys that were camping down below the rocks, he's like, "Did you get that?" I'm like, "Yup." He's like, "Oh my god."
Yep, that's sick. That's
Yeah,
sick.
it was sick. It was crazy.
That's awesome. That's so
Unbelievable.
cool.
Yeah. The same thing happened. I was at Anzabrego, and same thing. I was on the hilltop. I hear this chopper. I'm like, no way. He's gonna go like a flyby, like right over my head. And sure enough, about 50 feet over my head, I was like,
Nice.
what's the chances of me being there filming? It was just nuts.
Nice.
Yeah, gotta
I
love being there.
remember my half brother, before he retired, he worked for, he was a private contractor and he worked on AWAC planes at Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma City. And he used to take me to work with him. I was a lot younger than him. Um, the stealth planes, the first time we really seen that it was public to see the stealth planes, he took me in. Those are huge. Then they're big compared to what you think they would be. I mean, I've
Hmm.
got to walk under them, and I'm just like, they're huge. They look like Batman planes. I'm like, yes,
Yep,
those are so cool.
yep. Being out in the desert and have those guys like just
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
with their toys. I have another clip of the stealth bomber at the Alabama Hills going right over. I need to put that video together. I'm trying to put together a video. It's gonna be called like one of the best places, the Boondock, and it's gonna be about the Alabama Hills because I'm such a big fan of it, and it's a compilation of campsites and
Nice.
they were actually filming in Lone Pine while I was there. They were filming a movie. The movie is gonna be like a Netflix series video, a movie. It's gonna be called Invasion, and they were filming right in Alabama Hills while I was getting groceries.
Nice.
It's
What
pretty
a
cool.
perfect place to film a movie, dude.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah,
A
yeah,
serious scary movie, war movie, whatever. That's the perfect spot.
yeah. I think it was a zombie movie because he was all the guy,
Yeah.
the actor was all bloody and stuff coming off his face, and I should have downloaded that video.
I got the zombie mobile. I'm all ready for zombie apocalypse. I can handle it, dude. I'm good.
Yep,
I'm
yep.
ready.
Same here. Same here. It's funny because just like my storage unit, it's just filled with like end of the world stuff.
Right? Right. I'm
uh,
ready. I'm ready
I'm
to rock
sure
and roll for a little bit of Walking Dead.
for sure.
You
That was
remember
another.
you remember the first episodes of Walking Dead where they're all traveling together in the old motorhome? That's kind of, it might be a step van, but it's really just an old motorhome.
That's so cool. Yeah, no, it's this band's definitely been, it's multi-purpose
And
and
I've
being
got a few friends that I know are well, protected. And I'm thinking, well, that's the people I want to go towards. So I'll
Mhm.
go, I'll find those people that are well protected, head towards them. I just want to be the governor,
Governor Gina.
Governor Gina. And then then I would have my, search crew, people that get around good, hike good. Then I'd have my cooks, people that cook it there. So yeah,
Yeah,
I got it all set up.
I'll scout for you, Gina. I'll scout
All
for you.
right, that's what I want to scout. That's what I want, some scouts up in here.
uh,
Bring us back some more food. But it'd be hard to stay kind of keto unless you had your own stuff growing. It'd be kind of hard. You'd have to eat some bad food. It's not good.
I've been eating some bad food since.
I hear that, Ray. I went when I seen you open that chili. I went to Amazon first time. Ray's eating chili. It must be good for you. I got to go find it. It was not. I wanted to tell you, Ray, that was not good for you, dude. I was
I
thinking I
know.
could have chili. If Ray could eat chili, that means it's good for you. So I'm gonna go look it up. It's not. It's not, Ray. It's not
I
good.
should I should have put a warning on the video, like, this is definitely not keto. Did you
I
see?
was
Did you
all
see?
excited that I found food in a bag with water that I could eat, and it was not happening, Ray.
No, definitely not keto for the last since summer, basically.
Right?
Well, did you see the end of the live stream where I made Frito pie?
I clicked. I woke up. I was sleeping, and I clicked. You
Yeah,
were eating something with a spoon out of it. Yeah, I
a
was like,
bag.
okay. I knew you had one too many shots at that point because I heard the
Yeah.
word Frito Pie. Said he's eating bad now. What happened, man?
I'll get back into it, I guess.
But
I will. I've been walking though. I've been
I
doing a
did
lot
hear
of
you
walk.
say in one of your videos or live that you eat a avocado a day. I've been eating a half an avocado every
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
So I'm picking up on your habits. Just quit eating out of a bag, Ray. Quit eating out of a bag, man.
Uh, I think I have a video on that right now. Let's go to that right now. Check out. So this week I'm preparing for my trip,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what I have all lined up. And this is definitely warning. This is not keto. This
Oh
is not
no.
keto.
Oh no.
Let me line up my soldiers here real quick.
All right.
Let's see. Do this. Do that. Screen share. I'm getting practice makes better. I'm getting good at this.
Yeah, you're pretty good at this. Seriously. Pretty
Let's see.
good. I like when you had those mountains in front of you last night, that layover thing. That was
Yeah.
sick. You and Teresa are good at that stuff. Jeez.
I
That was
love
sick.
I love doing that stuff. The only issue I was having was it was blocking like the lower part, the names. So I
Oh
need to
right.
lower that scene so that wouldn't cover it. But here's my
I don't
soldiers.
care if my name's blocked. It was just cool being behind those mountains, it looked like. I was like, dang.
Let's see. All right, here we go. This is my food for the next month.
Oh boy. This
This
is not good, Ray. I
this
looked
is
it
not
up.
good. This is
No,
not good.
no. It's good for emergency food though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And being out on
Ray,
the road
Ray,
for about a
Ray.
month just makes it easy.
The chili mac, yeah. Oh, the carbs and see the carbs and salt are my bad points.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
salt due to congestive heart failure, and the carbs are killing me because I'm bored. I'm trying to fix that so I don't have to take diabetic medicine.
yeah,
So that's
yeah,
what I'm trying to fix.
yeah. And these bags are definitely
Yeah,
not keto and full of salt. That's for sure.
yeah, full salt.
I don't know if I'm qualified for that. No, I'm not qualified for that. I'm trying though. Practice makes better. Practice makes
I'm
better.
lucky I've got friends in high places when it comes to StreamYard stuff. Seriously, I'd never get through it.
Yeah, between you, Paula, and Bob, I've learned so much just watching you guys do your thing, and
I,
Teresa on
yeah.
Friday and Saturday night. I mean, yeah, just
Yeah, Teresa's helps me. That's how I get all my little toys. Is her because I have no idea how to do it. I was
mhm,
shot. Here we go again. You guys will see how computer. Not good at computer.
mm.
I didn't know they had paint. I was thinking you can paint on a computer. That's the best thing I ever heard about. Dude, that was like better than beer and pizza. I was so happy when Teresa said they have paint on computers, Gina. I was like, what?
Mhm.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's what I do most of my painting and like if I need to remove backgrounds, I do that all on my iPad, and I can just with my pencil I can just go in there and find detail, remove the background, or add color, or add whatever to it, and do all my logos and all my.
I still have another tablet that I haven't got rid of yet. It's a Samsung tablet. It's a very good tablet. I like it because you can draw on. I don't know if I can draw on the iPad. I haven't tried, but then I can draw on this. It's got its own little pen. I'd
Mhm.
be all getting crazy.
Mhm. That's the plan, Steve. Give me a month and I'll be neighbors with you, buddy.
Going Green Mom says you can get freeze dried ingredient. Where'd it go? Freeze dried ingredients that are just one ingredient. Really?
Like, oh, okay. So if you wanted like corn or whatever, well, corn's probably a really bad example, but
Yeah.
if you want like a chicken, then you can just get chicken.
Well, I have seen freeze dried beef, and it
Yeah.
wasn't bad in sodium. Like if I had a can of that, I think it's 40 servings. So, and I don't eat much of it. I could cook, make keto tacos.
Keto taco sounds good.
I've seen a cool thing to do with a taco. They took, you got to have an oven, but she took shredded cheese and put on tinfoil, put it in the oven, and it all melted into a circle. And when she pulled it out, she bent the tinfoil up to a taco shell and then just peeled it off there and ate a taco. Said it was keto friendly, but I don't know about that. But I was like, nice.
That'd be good.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You would have to put
taco.
cheese on it. Yeah, you had me at taco too.
Uh,
I'm trying to learn to like fish, and I have found that I'll eat cod without batter on it, so I'm there. But any of the other I haven't liked so far. And I'm not a chicken eater either, but I have found ways I'll eat it. So
yeah, I'm a big fan of sardines. That's like really high on my list. And it sounds bad. It's not. It's just like tuna. It's just it's good. It's really
sardines in a can, like the little fish.
The little fish. Yep. A little bit of lime, a little bit of lemon, a little bit of hot sauce.
Well, for me, it'd be a whole lot of tequila and then a fish.
I know sardines sound bad, but really, it's like just like tuna. It's just like tuna. So good. So healthy. Okay. It's not for everybody.
Sardine tacos.
I think I have like 300 cans. Just in my
Are they high in salt in that can?
I don't know about the salt.
Probably. See, I'm allotted 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day. So if you take away canned food and boxed food, I do pretty good. I can get by.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do a test real quick. I'm gonna put you in the basement. I want to see if I could hear you, or you're probably more of a pro. Actually, go ahead and can you, when you have someone in the basement, how does that work for you?
They can hear me if they're in the basement, but I can't hear them.
Okay.
That's why I get put in the basement a lot on Meant to Be RV and Campfire. She puts you down there so I can't talk back. See. But yeah, they can hear what's going on in the show, but you can't hear them. So they can hear everything.
Okay. All right, then I won't put you in the basement. You're good.
All right.
You're good on my show.
Thanks, saved. I get in trouble every once in a while. I get thrown in a basement.
Well, we earn it. We earn it sometimes.
I grew up someday.
All right, let's see. Well, what else is going on? What's going on? Did you get your tags yet? Still in the mail, or what's going on with that?
Still haven't came in yet. I've got the paper tag. I'm gonna call them, I think, tomorrow or the next day again to see what's going on with that. The last time I called them, they said they'll be here as soon as they can get them here. And I'm thinking, you're really out of that much of that paper?
Yeah.
I'm having a big old piece of paper, but you can't give me that much tape. I got green tape if we could write it on there. But she didn't find it very funny.
Yeah. And I'm kind of having the same problem because I just ordered my visible SIM card and it still hasn't came in. I ordered it on, I think it was, what's today? Today's Monday. I ordered it on, I think it was Thursday or Friday, and it's supposed to be overnight. And it's still not in yet. So I don't know. You want me singing? I need to have tequila for that,
Yeah.
DJ.
Was he singing? Did I miss him singing last night? Really?
No, I wasn't singing. I was singing for the 40 question challenge.
Well, yeah, that was pretty good. That was funny. That was a funny 40
That
question.
wasn't tequila. That was a heat stroke
That's just,
going on.
that's just normal you.
All right, all right. I was trying to blame somebody else, but it is my fault. Lee. What's going on, Lee? Lee.
She got a great new video out.
Oh, I missed it. I haven't seen it yet.
She got
I
a
haven't.
storytelling voice and good photographer. She got it going on.
Woo! I'm gonna check that out tonight for sure. Where's Lee now? Is she still?
I don't know. She's probably dancing on a bar somewhere. I don't know. She.
Good job, Lee. Good job. That's awesome.
During the week, it will be there tomorrow. Only overnight during the week.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Well, I'm going to get off here pretty soon now so I can make my dinner. You made me hungry talking about bad food.
I haven't had dinner yet either. And I'm
Uh-oh.
not cooking tonight. I'm not cooking on this show tonight. I'm going to end it here pretty soon. Call it quits here pretty soon. But
Thank you for having me up, Ray.
Gina, you're awesome. I appreciate you. You're such a great support in this community.
Oh,
and
thank you, dear.
And thank you for coming up here and letting me test the stuff out.
Awesome.
I couldn't think of a better person, so I appreciate you very much.
Thank you, sweetheart. You have a great night, guys, and I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, Gina, take care.
Bye.
All right, bye. Awesome. Gina. Why end it? DJ, you're gonna come up here? Give me a thumbs up and I'll continue. If DJ comes up here, I'll continue the show because I want to talk to you, buddy. I want to talk to you, DJ. You. You're on my list, buddy. You're on my list. No. Come on, DJ. Don't be shy. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to force you. All right. What else is going on? All right. So we went over doing a live in the van. We tested the audio on the Pro. Let me plug it back in. And give me a 1 in the chat if you could hear me. Radio check 1, 2, 3. Radio check. Can you hear me? Radio check 1, 2. Anybody? 1. Okay, excellent. You can hear me. Perfect. All right, so live streaming in my van. Audio test with the Rode VideoMic NTG. Screen share. Have a guest on the panel. Test number 5. It's been 125 minutes with 26 in the house. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. It was awesome to have Gina up here. Uncle Lisa wants me to sing at once. No, you silly Muppet. Can't do that right now. In Arizona. I'll sing in Arizona. So follow me in Arizona, Uncle Lisa, and I'll sing in Arizona. There's one particular song I'll definitely sing to in Arizona. And there should be a full moon for that one. Wait and see. Am I lagging a little bit? I don't know. Am I lagging, guys? A little glitchy again. Bummer. So I'm in my van and I'm using the hotspot from my iPhone 6 and it's showing me that I have 4 bars, but bars don't really matter. It's all about the upload and download speed. I'm not connected to my Wii Boost right now because I thought I would have better signal, because when I'm in the desert, I'll definitely need the Wii Boost for sure. And that's another thing I want to work on is while I'm visiting family, I want to build out a tabletop for my passenger seat. That way I could have the laptop on the passenger seat on this tabletop with my Wii Boost antenna on top of it and be able to drive and be able to live stream while I'm driving. So that's on my to-do list. A Premiere, a tabletop. I need to update all my devices, back up all my pictures and videos. Lucy, I'm home. Thank you for being here. 29 in the house. What else could I do? Anybody else want to come up here and chit chat? Let me know in the chat. No pressure. No pressure. But I'm going to be ending this here pretty soon. I'm definitely not going to go 3 hours like last night. That was just way too long. Uncle Lisa, you want to come up here? From the other side of the pond. Aaron Jameson, come on up. All right. Cool. I was talking about you last night. It was a good thing. It was a good thing. All right. So let me, I'm going to drop this down for Aaron Jameson. Copy the clipboard. And I'm going to play this video for you guys while I transition to my headset. So stay tuned for 1 minute. All right, we got Aaron Jameson down in the basement. Is it too loud? Am I too loud? Did I just blow off? Did I just blow your ears? You're good to go? All right, we're going to bring up Aaron Jameson. Let's do add to stream. Click this. And hello, sir. Welcome.
Wow.
Wow. I was talking about you last night.
What do I do now?
Well, you're always doing it. That's the problem. You're always helping out people. You're always helping out people. You're always giving out good information. You know, if people have a question, you're just an awesome source. And so I want to thank you for that because,
Cool.
yeah, we have such a great community.
Well,
thank you for being part of it, and thank you for coming up here.
No problem. I also just put in your private chat a link to a background remover, so you don't have to do it anymore. You can just go right online, hit that link, and then you can download it. That's how Paula's been doing hers.
Yeah. The only issue for me is that the free version is not high definition. Is that correct?
Right.
And then so you had to pay what, 15? Is it, how much is it?
I think I don't know. I think it was 10, but I don't know.
$10.
I don't use the free one.
So it's $10 a month, or it's just a one-time deal?
No, it's a monthly fee, and I won't buy it.
Yeah. The only issue with that would be thank you for the link. But yeah, I don't mind spending the extra time to. I appreciate that, but I don't mind spending the extra time to practice and get in there deep into the.
Oh, I do it all. I used to do it all the time because it's just like, whoa. And I found that I'm like, oh, this is so much easier. I can just whoop, look, there you go.
So what I use. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What you use?
Let's see. I'll show you because I always forget the name of the software, and people always ask. It was a one-time deal. Okay.
And that's why I use Filmora for my editing software because I paid it for a one-time deal and I own it forever. So
yeah,
for me, it was much easier that way. But some people don't.
I try to stay totally away from the.
Oh, I don't blame you.
The monthly stuff. It's Affinity Designer and Affinity Photo.
Never heard of it.
I don't know how I could share this.
Just show the screen.
Yeah, but it's a small little icon. Well. Oh well. But yeah, I don't mind spending a little extra time doing all that fun stuff, playing with logos and.
Oh, I love doing that stuff. People think they're bugging me with it, and I'm like, no, I love a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try something different.
Yep. Very cool. So what's going on with you? You're still in Florida, enjoying the nice weather?
Still in Florida, still work camping, still doing the grind. We'll be here until April 2nd, and then we got to be back up there by the 16th and back in Iowa at the Amana RV Park. We're going to do the same thing we did last summer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm loving it.
Any stops in between that you want to do, or are you just gonna?
Oh, we're gonna stop in when we go up. We're gonna go into Alabama. There's a small town there called Jemison, Alabama, that I want to go see. Can't imagine why. And then we're gonna go. Go ahead.
Are you the governor there?
No. I actually found it one time when I was going to a school in Pensacola, and I kept seeing this sign that said my name on it, and I'm like, "What is this?" So exit in 2 miles, and I'm like, "Okay, let's go drive through it." Well, this time I'm actually gonna film Jemison.
There we go.
And do some time there. And in Tuscaloosa, there is a plantation, an old plantation that is a Jemison plantation. So I told the wife, I said, we're going to stop at these on the way out because I want to see those. And then we're going to go in and see a couple of her friends and kind of mooch dock for a little while and make our slow way back up instead of trying to do that 4-day trip in 4 days. And that's not fun. Yeah. It gets old really fast.
Burning that fuel all in small time periods. And
in a van, it wouldn't be so bad, but in this RV, 4 hours is wow. That's a long time.
What do you get? About 8 miles per gallon?
8.5, 9.
Yeah.
Depends on how many downhills we got. But my Toad, it gets like 12 or 14 miles to the gallon because it's being pulled. We love getting in and look at that thing. Oh, we were 20 miles to the gallon. That was awesome. Yeah.
So now, are you still getting that cold weather at night in Florida, or did that pass?
We're actually getting a cold snap tonight because today is officially the first day of winter in Florida. Oh. So they are calling for, what is the temps? Yeah, real cold snap.
Jeez.
59.
Oh, that's cold.
Yeah, for here. 59, high of 72 and a low of 54. Like I said, I was running around yesterday. We went and saw the manatees. I've got a little picture of a manatee. So we went to go see the manatees, and it was really cool. I shot a whole bunch of stuff, so it'll probably be a video coming up. And I was running around in shorts and flip-flops, and it was fun.
Now, I know you're a busy man, but if you can find time to look at manatees, so we have a question for you. So what's going on, buddy? What's going on?
I've gone out twice since I've been here. I worked on 5 different signs today too. So I've got a lot going on. I mean, the ladies at the park are going, does he ever sit down and just do nothing? Or he's like, no. He's constantly moving. Well, If it isn't doing something with the park, I'm doing something with that, and she's doing her quilting stuff. So, and this is one of the quilts that she made behind me.
I see the American flag there.
It's
Awesome.
actually a Christmas piece.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, she made that.
Nice.
She made 2 of those, and I made 5 signs today. So yeah, we're
do it again.
busy.
So I want to do it again. So I want to see if I can get it up here better. Let's see if I do this.
Other way.
And I flip it around.
One more. There you go.
And I could drop this thing down.
There you go. You see it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool.
So
all right, let me go
between the 2 of us, we're always doing something.
Yeah, no, busy. So
and then I'm doing videos, and yes, I know I want to get some of the tuber stuff done, but every time I think about doing a video, Paula jumps on it before I even get a chance to do it. Like doing the how to get tags and all this other stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay. 2 of those that I'm like I'm jumping on, getting ready to start, and she's poof, there it is. I'm like, damn it.
Now, be honest. Is she asking you, getting the information, taking it back, and uploading it?
No.
I don't know.
No, the heater, that was a different story. How do I put these wires together? And I'm going, the red one's for the 12 volt, the black one is for the negative, which you put on the chassis. And she goes, where's the chassis? I'm going, oh no. Oh no, Paula, no. And I know she's in the chat, so I'm probably going to get a nasty gram here in a minute, because she's already said, you didn't say hi to me in Ray's live. I'm like, oh.
Oh man. Yeah, she did more than I would do, messing with a diesel heater and installing like that. I don't know if I would be able to. I probably could, but I'd be scared. Drilling holes.
Not that difficult.
I know.
Well, you've got to find where it wants to be. Do the research first.
So, with this new YouTube channel, what's your vision? What do you?
I just want to help the community more. That's what I'm trying to do. And it's hard when you give out advice and people go, yeah, that was great advice, and then nobody uses it. And I'm like, okay, then why am I really doing this? Because I talk about thumbnails, and it just doesn't sink in some of these people. And
it seems like Lucretia's doing, a better job with that. I saw you on her live, and
yeah, I told her she needed to quit using the same picture, because she's used the same picture for five thumbnails now. Yeah, all she does is change the background, and it's like,
practice makes better.
But she's not practicing. She's using the same photo that she takes the background out of, and use the same photo but change the back. I'm like,
yeah, great minds think alike.
Is that good or bad?
I don't know.
Not even
trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Who's getting married?
Who is getting married?
I don't know.
I know Troy's getting married.
Going green mom.
Going green
no, she just says she's watching someone get married. Oh, Paula. And it says, who's getting married? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Some friend of hers. Mel and Eddie. Hi,
What's
Mel.
going on?
And Nettie. Probably Nettie.
Yeah.
How was the hike today?
I know.
I never saw anybody get back on after that.
Yeah, the Palm Canyon hike. That one's fun. That's a beautiful area. The Kofa Wildlife Preserve. It's beautiful there. I'll definitely make a stop there. It's right next to Courtside. It's right there. Like
either one of them.
Really?
Yep.
Oh man. So, in your RV, have you made it to California, or what's your farthest west have you been in your RV?
Washington State at Whidbey Island, all the way down to Florida now. So I've gone from coast to coast.
Okay. Yeah. And so, where do you find it to be your favorites? Do you like the mountains, the desert,
I don't know, because I haven't done the desert yet.
No.
When I was in the military, I was in Fallon, Nevada, which is right there. Everybody in their Area 51, that's right in that area. That's why when you were talking, they showed the Apaches going through it. So I'm like, these guys are doing training drills. You just happen to be in the right place at the right time.
That was so cool. I was like, that was awesome. I mean, they fly, like you said, they do training above that whole area in the jets, but to see the helicopters, 50 feet, 100 feet above the ground, I was like, wow, that was really cool.
And they have to practice that. It's
Yeah.
not, they just don't hop in the plane and head them over to Afghanistan and say, okay, have fun, guys. They actually drill for that all the time. So,
yeah, that was so cool. I was like, what was the chances of me being there at the right time, filming on a rock, looking in that direction? I was like, wow, that was so cool.
well, had the same kind of stupid luck happen to me. I was filming the manatees, and they say they only go 3 to 15 miles an hour when they're swimming, and that's on like a normal day. They'll only swim that far, and they don't go very fast. But when they spook, they'll go up to 20 miles an hour.
Wow.
And I just happened to come around the corner and out of the pan, and something spooked them in the water, and you can just see them all flopping.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that is so freaking cool. What were the odds of that happening? And I just happened to be walking by as they spooked. It was like, okay, cool.
Show us that picture again. I want to see that. I want to see it again.
What was that?
Oh, it's on your phone. Yeah, the photo.
I'll put it on the quote. It's actually a video. And I think it's...
Yeah,
there's one of those.
Timing is everything. There we go.
That's a picture of some of the signs I was working on today.
Okay.
That's
very cool. Keeps you busy, buddy. Keeps you busy.
Well, something's got to. If I'm not working on the RV, I'm doing something with it. So, and then I have me a picture. This is cool. There. Whoops. Here. I'm wrestling with an alligator.
And when was this?
It's a fake one. I just jumped on top of it and made it look like I was doing a Steve Irwin. You got to sneak up behind him. But it makes for an interesting story.
Oh, man.
Actually... And then I actually found a backup camera you would like. I actually got a one sent to me. This is a magnetic mount that you can take on and off. You can set it up, and then you can put it in your window, or you can use it for surveillance, or you can use it for whatever. And it actually sits like that. I got a prototype sent to me that I think you would actually find useful.
Well, I didn't see the camera. I saw the magnet.
That's the magnet. That's the camera itself. It detaches. So you could put it out there and use it, or you could put it out on the back of the van. And it's a brand new prototype that Halo View is coming out with. I got an inside scoop on it, and they sent me a copy to do evaluations of. And I've already got a video for that too. I've got videos, like 12 of them lined up to do. I don't have the time to be making one channel, let alone two.
Yeah.
DJ.
Come on, DJ. Laughing out loud. No, but that's the dream is to have, be boondocking, have cameras in different, directions, magnet to the side of the van, whatever, on the windshield, and just be able to, flip to different cameras and different angles and, life.
Well, actually, in my last RV, I had it set up where in the front I had 3 cameras. I had one on the passenger side, one on the driver's side, and I had one in the middle. So I could look all the way down the street that I was living on. And then I had one in each corner in the back, and I could see everything. You didn't want to sneak onto the property while I had that thing going, because I was
watching you.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that video.
I have 4 GoPros, and I don't know. I'm trying to sync. I was asking Bob last night. I want to be able to sync that to StreamYard. So I'm trying to find a way to go from a GoPro straight to StreamYard.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Because it had to be 3 different connections, I think.
Yeah. And
I assume so.
And I have 2 iPhones. They're both going to be visible here pretty soon. And I know with the iPhones, you could have more than just one hotspot. So that's kind of what my thinking is behind that.
I don't really know because I haven't played with them enough. I would love to have one of the new ones, but I just can't justify the price.
Yeah, they're expensive. I have an 8, 2 7s, and then like a 4 GoPro.
So if you want to share,
yeah,
I'm going to put my share screen on here.
Yes.
And we'll go with the application, and I'll see if I can get this to work.
Cool. This is a good test for me. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to hit share screen. And actually, I'm going to make it smaller.
The Chrome. Which screen is that? Oops, nope. Get rid of that one. Let's see if I can get this to work. I had it all set up. Oh, that's because it's in that. Okay. So I'm learning too, so.
Yeah. Practice makes better.
Not always, but it does help.
Well, it's not perfect.
So we will switch it to this, and I'll share it.
Okay. So then I just go to share screen.
Yep.
And okay, I'm going to the applications window. And
I think all you got to do is accept it, right? It's right there next to my face down in the lower.
Okay.
If you just click on that and add it, and it should go.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. And then I'll move. So this, we're walking up to the manatees. There, you can see it.
Okay.
I muted it. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, because I'm just doing a slow pan across, looking at the manatees. And then I start walking, and then something spooks them. And you'll see them? They spooked. Isn't that cool?
Oh,
and that was just complete. There was like 15 or 20 of them there.
Wow.
And then it takes about 5-6 minutes, and then they all come back up and start basking again. So it was kind of cool.
That's so cool. That's fun.
Yep. So there's that.
Cool.
So it does work.
And you taught me something. Good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Huh. I forgot I put all that on my phone. I was looking, or took it off my phone and put it on the drive today.
Yeah, I go straight from my phone to the cloud, both on the Apple iTunes cloud or whatever it is called, and then Google Photos.
See, and I don't understand why you do that, because you have to upload it and then you have to download it again from the cloud. Isn't that wasting bandwidth?
Well, I'm unlimited on both my phones.
Oh, okay.
So if there's footage that I need, I'll just, I like to work on one project at a time. So if I'm filming X, I'll film it, I edit, I upload it, and it's gone. And then the next time I have Wi-Fi, then I'll upload it to the cloud. But I can go, I'll go a good month without having Wi-Fi, so I could have a ton of footage on my phone before I send it up to the cloud. And so then I can make multiple videos from that. But if I want to go back in time, yes, I need to download it and then play with it and then send it. So
I don't know. Lucretia was doing that, and I'm like, why are you doing that when you can tether it right straight to from your computer, from your phone, tether it over, just put the charger thing in. That's why I'm always tethering, and it goes right over, poof, copies it to the drive. I could see doing a backup of it, but I wouldn't do that until when I get the video done. I do it, I zip it all down into a file, and I throw it on my, I've got a folder in my drive, which is on a different drive than everything else. And that's where it goes. So all my archive videos are in their own folder, zipped down and condensed, so I can use them. If I need to go back and pull something out of there, I can just go over, hit it, and then pull the one piece out and start using it again. But yeah, that's how I do it. I try to keep it, I don't know. Everybody has their own way.
Their own way. What's up, Lance? What's going on, buddy?
Lance has been all over the place today. Every live I've been on, he's been dancing around doing something.
I've been so focused on these 2 live streams that I haven't been able to watch any videos or and live streams at all. So I've been kind of focused on this thing before I head out to the desert.
Well, are you going to stop over to Courtside?
I'm going to stop by Courtside, but I'm not going to do the meetup. I
hear you.
Too much stuff going on. But
and that's why we don't hang out with anybody here in this resort.
Yeah.
For the same reason, we're up to 7 people that have gotten it in here, and it's bad enough. We're the cleaning crew that I got to go around and clean up after all these people.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hang out with them any more than I have to. So.
Yeah. And I'm healthy and I'm very cautious, and I do all the right things. But if I found out that I went to this event and I found out that so and so got sick and bad things happened, I would feel guilty and like everything for me, everything's my fault. So I just can't. I want to, and I was looking forward to it for the last 7 months, but
yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna swing by Courtside. I'm gonna be on the outskirts. I'll probably be in the Kofa National Preserve, right by that Palms Canyon hike, and yeah.
Well, see, and the other reason why I wouldn't go is because I don't have solar, and I don't want to sit and run a generator all the time.
Yeah,
I have zeros, and every time I look at it, the price of the batteries just kills me. Everything else is pretty cheap. It's that investment, that initial investment. If I go to lead acid, then eventually it's going to go over to the lithium, and lithium keeps coming down in price, and it's just like, do I make this jump? Do I get one of the battery systems? So I've been looking at one of the 1000s, and I'm like, it's $1,000.
It sounds like you need to wait. I mean, if you're plugged in there, and then when you go back up north in April, you're gonna be plugged in there
again. So I want to do the jump because I want to be able to. The wife and I both are on CPAP, and I want to be able to have that so we can plug in anywhere. I mean, we decide that we want to pull in offside the road. Well, neither one of us can use it, and then we're both grumpy the next day, and that never turns into good.
Tired and sluggish, and I hear you.
No, Ray, it's a Ray. Lance, it's not any different here. The owners own their sites, so it's going to be completely different than it would be at a regular RV park. This is a resort, so they own their spots. So they come in, they go to their spot. When they leave in April, then April or May, then they go back up, make their trek, and then they still own this spot when they're not here. So it's not like the RV park that I was at this summer, where it was an influx on the weekends. We don't have that here. It's pretty much they own the sites. And I don't call people snowbirds anymore. They're what do we call them? Oh shoot! It's actually a funny joke. Flockers. We don't call them snowbirds. We call them flockers.
Bunch of flockers.
They come down here and flock everything up.
Well, I'm always flocking around too, so.
I just thought it was funny.
It is hilarious. It's good.
I said that one night, and Lori was just like, "Oh my God, that's it. That's perfect." And I'm like, "That's bunch of flockers."
Yeah.
Well, you don't have a problem pooping in a bucket.
Nope.
But these people have $1 million rig and won't poop in their rig. I don't get this. I don't understand the rationality. You own $1 million rig or $250,000 rig, and you won't poop in it. Nope. Don't shower in it. Nope. Don't eat in it. Nope. What the hell do you have it for?
Maybe they don't know how to dump the black tanks and stuff.
I don't know. It's just.
Yeah, my family has that. My parents have a 29-foot RV, and they're always saying, "Hey, take it, go out and enjoy yourself." I'm like, "No, I'm good with what I have. I don't want to spend the gas. I don't want to mess with tanks and this and that and pull outs and But Yeah, it's kind of. It seems like it's kind of intimidating. I'm sure it's pretty simple. Just plug the hose in and plug it in.
It's just like RV, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe they're part-time. They live in their RV for 6 months out of the year.
Yeah.
So is that part-time, or is that a full-time or part-time?
Give me 1 second. I need to plug in because I'm down to 5% on my laptop. So I'm going to plug into my little power source here.
How's that working for you?
Well, last night it was a fail because I'll show you.
Well, you guys were on too late. I was tired. I was pushed yesterday.
Yeah, we went 3 hours, 3 hours and 10 minutes. I was like, and I was only expecting to do it for like
30
an hour.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Especially when you get people coming up and everybody's got different things they want to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, that we had, I think, 30 in the house when I ended it last night. I was like, oh my gosh. Time flies. And then I feel guilty when there's so many people there and they're like, oh no, go longer, go longer. All right. Let me plug this in before this dies. And I'll tell you what happened. All right, we're plugged in. Jeez. All right. So this is the Energizer 240. And it just came out.
Yeah, I saw when you unboxed it, you were doing it on a live.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do this. Flip this around. Slam it there. There we go. And so last night, and I still haven't played with it since, I tried plugging it into the power delivery port to charge my laptop. So going from the USB-C from the iMac straight into here, and I'll do it again right now. But my iMac didn't like it. You hear it? You hear the beeping?
Yeah. Yeah, it clicked out. It recognized it and said, nope, it's not working.
Yeah. So for whatever reason, I'm getting that error. And so now I need to use the AC port.
Maybe it's not giving it enough juice.
That's
the only thing I can think of. Oh, no. I'm talking about through the USB port, that port.
It's a 45-watt port.
What's the requirement for the Mac?
Oh.
See what I'm saying? It's not pushing out enough juice to the MacBook.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know.
Because phones do that too. I get a jack once in a while. Those little bricks that you plug in.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get one that doesn't have enough charge. It doesn't let enough go to the phone to let it charge. I've had that happen to me. So that's why I say that. I
did not think of that. Okay, now it's plugged in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this runs on Amazon for $289. It's on sale right now, 20% off. So I got it for about $150 after everything.
That's not bad.
Yeah. So the AC ports is a 200 watts inverter, and then USBs, and then
has that got the pure sine wave in it?
Pure sine wave. Yep. And then the batteries.
Good.
And the battery is good for 10 years according to the warranty thing. But the only thing is that the display is pretty cheesy.
It's kind of limited.
Yeah. But
that's what you get. You're paying for the battery.
Yep. So I got to run it that way.
That might not be a bad way to go for what I want to do. Because I've got the bricks.
Mm-hmm.
They're about the same size as the phone, and I've had those for years.
Mm-hmm.
I swear by those, especially when you're filming, because I can plug that in. Yeah.
These here?
Mine's a little bit bigger. Yeah, mine's a little. Well, it's an actual battery that I can take with me. I used to use those all the time for the GoPros because I could just plug it into it, put it on my gimbal and go. If it ran out of juice, it would charge right back up, or I could just plug it in and don't need the battery. I can just keep going.
Yeah. No, I swear by those things, like you said. Oh, there's a link for it. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate that. I'm not affiliated with that product. I'm not sponsored. I just testing it out, see how it works for me.
That's
yep. We haven't. No, Paula wasn't feeling good, so she wasn't able to do it. So we'll do it another time or so. But what else do we got here? Yeah, so I'm making my way to Arizona for the whole month of January. I want to make sure everything's all ready to go for this trip.
That's the worst part is stressing on making sure everything's ready to go. And then when you get there, it's like, did I forget something?
Yeah.
What'd I forget?
Yeah.
I know it's something. There always is. There's always that one thing.
Yeah. And for me, I almost have it foolproof where everything's in the tub. So if I need tub of food or my storage tub of food, boondocking food, I can grab that tub. If I need hiking stuff, I can grab my storage tub of hiking gear and just take it with me, and then double check, go down my list of all the stuff that I need, and that way I don't forget anything.
Well, you take an inventory of it, and I've seen people go crazy with doing a spreadsheet with everything that's in there. So I know tub A has. If you put it in the wrong tub, then what do you got? I'm not going to go through the inventory again.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's coming up around the corner, man. 2021.
Yeah, it's hard to believe.
It's crazy.
Because it's like, I don't even feel like I'm not even in the holiday spirit because I'm down here with shorts on and flip flops. I'm like, this is not normal. It just doesn't feel right. I feel like in the middle of summer, not 4 days from Christmas. Come on. Scary.
Lucky
well, I'm a Midwest.
I think I just lost. I didn't catch it.
Like, oh.
I think either I was I think you're buffering. Am I losing you?
I don't know.
I don't know. Now you're frozen. I can't hear you. I'm not sure if I'm on live. You're frozen, my friend. I don't know if it's me. Aaron is frozen bad.
And it's gone.
And I hear you once in a while. Oh, I think he's gone. Oh, it's very cool to have Aaron up here. Let's see if he comes back up. If not, it's been awesome to chat with him. He's definitely, huge help in this community. And that's what I was talking about yesterday. It's like, it's easy to have a connection because we all do the same thing, live in a van, live in an RV, or, camp, whatever. But have a community that, has questions, but then we have other people that could answer it. That's just awesome. So Aaron, if you can't make it back up here, I appreciate you. Thank you for being part of this community and being such a great help. And thank you for coming up here tonight and being able to share your video here. And yeah. All right. So you guys have any last minute questions I could answer? I haven't been really following. I need to do a better job at following the chat. But if you guys have any questions, I could answer them for you. It's been 2 hours and 6 minutes, so I'm going to end this here pretty soon. So if you guys have any last minute questions, I'll answer them. And we still have 23 in the house. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I really appreciate it on this test. So we tested the van, live streaming in the van, the audio, having guests up and sharing the screen. So that was pretty cool. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? What's going on? And yeah, Ron, I need to find where the chili is. Thanks again for saving me. That was pretty cool. Worked out really cool. Have fun in Arizona. Yeah, I know. I can't wait. Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, it jumped on me. Have fun in Arizona. Where's the chili? I know. It's somewhere back behind my seat. I have like a spot in my van. It's like the junk drawer. Well, my junk drawer is like right behind this seat. It's somewhere between this seat next to my refrigerator and where the bed is. That's like the area 51 in my van. Yeah, things get lost over there, that's for sure. So definitely need to get some chili for the road. Let's see what else we guys have. Any other last minute questions or concerns? When's the results for the live? Oh yeah. Well, I wanted to prepare for it. I wanted to come up because I have 10 points I wanted to make regarding the live result, the test. So either I'll do a live here pretty soon, or we'll do it here in the next week, I guess. But yeah, I found that I saw an increase in the view, and I saw an increase in subscribers and friends. But there was other benefits to doing that test for sure. For sure. Jessica and Christina, thank you for being here. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, my friends. Thank you for being my friend, being part of this community. You guys are awesome. Yep. Will do. Right now? Not right now, but I will, Megan. I promise. I promise. It is the Bermuda Triangle. It's kind of scary. There's like, what's back there? Like, yeah, bags of, I don't know. All right, guys, down to 20. Any last minute questions? Hello, Camping Therapy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, Megan, for being so understanding. I appreciate it. Thank you for what you do. Yep. Let's go. What part of Texas, Ron? My plans for Texas and New Mexico and Colorado is late 2020, 2022 for Texas and New Mexico. Happy holidays to everybody. Yep. Okay. Oh, Megan, I'm really bad at emails. Between you, Lisa, Arvine with G, I'm really bad at responding to emails. It's like, Waco? Okay. All right. I'll add that to the list for sure. But yeah, I'll try to email you, I promise. Let's do it. All right, guys. No, I'm not a well, I have Facebook, but I don't really use it. I like to text, and I like to answer comments, and I don't know, I have an issue with email. I don't know what's the deal with that. In my last job, it was all about email everything, and maybe that's what I'm trying to get away from, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of weird. All right, so unless a DJ wants to come up here, I'm going to end this here soon. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for coming up here and supporting my channel, being part of the van life journey. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and we'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna end this video. I know, DJ. I was just playing with you. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna play this video here. Merry Christmas and be safe. And we'll catch you on the next one. Lots of love, people. Lots of love.